Welcome to Dungeon Lords Steam Edition. We'll be playing a bit of this today. I have already, instead of the main menu, we're here on the character menu because you have to, well, basically every time you start a character you get a random roll of bonus points. And so far 12 has been the highest. So before starting I actually exited and started new characters just to get this up to 12. Which didn't take too long, honestly, but yeah. So we're playing the Steam edition, which is quite of a shame because from what I understand, the edition you want to play is the collector's edition, which was released in 2006. I probably need to take a step back and tell you that there are 4 versions of this game, roughly. There is the original version, which was released in 2005, which is very buggy, very janky, kind of unfinished. Then there is the 2006 edition, which is called the Collector's Edition, which was released a year later, which is the version that fans of the game, I should say, kind of is the best version to play. Because this version is based on the 2012 edition, which was released in 2012. That is, it's kind of, what's it called? That's its name basically. It's called Dungeon Lords 2012 in Roman numerals, which streamlined the leveling system, and from what I understand, people say it's kind of dumbed down, which is a shame. And then this edition, the Steam edition, was released some years later, I think 2016 or 2015, and it is roughly the same version as the 2012 edition. But yeah, so ideally you want to be playing the collector's edition, but that one is kind of hard to get a hold of because it's that version was never released digitally, so you need to get your hands on a digital copy, which is rather tough. I actually had a look at online, and I could get a copy of. I did find a physical copy, but that I'm fairly sure that there was actually the 25, the very first edition of the game. So yeah, that's not the one you want. And even if you patch it up, even if you apply the patches, it will never become the collector's edition, because the collector's edition had exclusive content and changes made to it that you cannot get in the regular edition. But yeah, so since we can't get a hold of the collector's edition, we'll be playing the Steam edition. Yeah, from what I gathered, I should put this to right-handed. We're gonna take kind of this there, that's alright. Gonna make a rogue character because that's one of the things that kind of they streamlined out of the game, as I understand. The classes are more rigid in this version. Because so I'm gonna pick rogue because there are a lot of chests and traps, and so it's neat to have those skills. And I believe that in the collector's edition you could just, I don't know if you even picked a class really. I think you just picked a just started out. Well, maybe. No, you did play as a fighter, I believe. But then you had more freedom in building up skills. But yeah, we'll be playing a rogue, so we'll be getting a lot of agility, I think, and then some vitality. Oh yeah, what's interesting, this game actually has differences in starting stats based on races, which we're kind of used to, but this also has different stats between male and female characters. Although these later characters, kind of the fantasy races, well, the elves, you do have male and female elves, but you only have male dwarves and whatever these races are. But yeah, as I said before, I'm kind of boring. I mostly play female characters, female human characters. Gonna put this on the acrobat, It's kind of your heraldry, which gives you a bonus. Maybe strike wouldn't be too bad actually, but and maybe luck. I don't know. Let's do the acrobat. Acrobat seems the most roguelike, roguish. Oh yeah, something I wanted to mention. The music that you're hearing is not from the game. I just put on some generic RPG mix music because the music in this game was rather... It's not that the music itself is bad, it's just the way it's implemented is bad. It's kind of... It starts and stops very suddenly. It kind of clicks and pops, and so yeah, it was kind of annoying. So I got this game yesterday and I started playing just to see if it was working and all, and then I after a while just turned the music off and play like that for quite a bit, because I didn't mean to, but I was kind of enjoying the game. Right, so when I click done, we're gonna get Exposition the movie, which is rather, well, it's a lot of information rather quickly, so be prepared. Here we go. Enter. Oh right, we need to enter a name. She will be called Alice Mara, and we're let's see, we're a rogue. That's right. Heraldry is right. Damn it! I forgot to pick. Okay, we still have the 12 bonus points. Luckily, I forgot to pick right-handed. I did that by mistake yesterday, and it's quite kind of it's kind of weird. Maybe we'll go with a little bit darker hair. This is kind of more your ginger hair. This is very black, which just looks like blue in game, so I'll stick with that. Dexterity. Maybe we should have a look at what this does. Strength increasing the damage of your hero, deals with weapons. Your hero deals with weapons and reduces less loss of movement speed with wearing heavier armor. Intellect increases the mana your hero has for casting magic spells. The rate mana is regained, and the rate your skills improve. So it's actually not a bad idea to have some extra intellect. Dexterity increases your hero's ability to critical strike, or just to hit actually. Yeah, and to parry. Agility increases your hero's combat attack speed and ability to dodge enemy attacks. So yeah, you could also just pick a lot of dexterity really. Could also do this. Maybe go one extra, like that. One extra intelligence. Oh yeah, what I also wanted to mention is that even though there are differences between the starting stats between males and females and whatnot, you get 3 bonus points every level, so the difference is rather menial, really. I think you're not completely locked out of creating a female fighter if you'd wanted to. Right-handed. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Heraldry, acrobat. Right. Alice Mara. Okay, get ready for the video.
His armies defeated, Lord Davamore was desperate to save his kingdom from the onslaught of Lord Berogrin's marauders. It began as a war over who would rule the Circle of Mages, Davimore's powerful ally, Galdrin of the Meadows, or the arch-wizard Volgar, sage of Berogrin's kingdom. Volgar was after the relics of power, ancient artifacts safeguarded by Galdrin, for according to legend, whoever unlocked their secret would acquire the magic to rule heaven and hell. In a nefarious coup, Volgar convinced a few within the Circle of Mages to betray Galdrin, and the unsuspecting wizard was lured into a trap, spelling his doom. With Galdrin vanquished, Lord Davamore's troops were soon overrun, and he had no choice but to concede victory to Lord Berogrim and Volgar. But Berogrim's taste for blood was not easily quenched, and he demanded a special prize that would proclaim his dominion to all. the hand of Davonmore's daughter, Eowyn, in marriage. For this alone would Beregrim call off his legions of terror. But unbeknownst to either lord, Eowyn had already sworn her love to Valdane, captain of Davonmore's royal guard and son to Lord Greymere of the Northlands. Upon hearing his daughter's refusal to marry Beregrim and the confession of her true love for Valdane, Lord Davonmore flew into a rage. He ordered his guards to arrest Valdane and carry him off to a dungeon far away. Eowyn's wrath fell full upon her father, and she swore that if Valdane could not have her, no one would. She fled from the room in tears, and the next morning she was gone. Now Davonmore lies deep in a trap of his own making, for upon learning of Eowyn's disappearance, Beregrim has accused Lord Davonmore of treachery in a ruse to conceal his daughter, and has once again ordered his army of death to the kingdom's door. Hordes of night warriors, shadow fiends, and other monstrous terrors now march across the lands, bringing death and destruction to all they encounter. Only by finding his daughter and convincing her to honor his pledge can Davonmore hope to save his kingdom from the nightmare of Beregrim's army of abominations. For should Volgar and his dark conspirators acquire the relics of power, they will truly become unstoppable. But all is not yet lost. It has been foretold that a young hero will arise to challenge the forthcoming evil. The relics of power lie concealed in ancient dungeons and castle ruins of kingdoms past within the Forbidden Lands, waiting for the champion who can win them from their guardians. Deep within the wilderness, there are those among the elves, dwarves, and demigoths who might be persuaded to stand and fight. Within the circle of mages, there remain a few who despise Volgar, those who might come to the aid of one brave and strong enough to challenge him. And somewhere out there is the lost daughter of a crumbling lord, now stalked by unseen treachery. If only she can be found, if only she can survive long enough. Thus begins Dungeon Lords, the Kingdom Cracked, a tale of love, hate, betrayal, revenge, honor, and evil.
Yeah, I warned you about that. I'm pretty sure they could have done that exposition a bit better. Right, so here we are. I don't really know what's up with the portraits. I think this changes based on resolution that you're on, but it might just change on a whim. I really don't know. But yeah, this is obviously not correct. So the original game does not have this, the collector's edition does not have this kind of MMO-ified interface.
Hail, traveler! I have something for you.
Well, so I've played this game only for an hour or so, but I've noticed there are kind of two ways you can play. When you press down Control, I've set this to use the mouse rather. But if you press Control, then it becomes more of a you get more of a direct control over your character. But if you do it like this, it's more like an MMO really. So.
I carry a letter from the Celestial Order at the Temple of the Circine.
The Temple of the Circine?
The Temple of the Circine is in the nearby town of Fargrove.
Fargrove?
This road will lead you to Fargrove.
Right. A letter from the letter?
I was told that the one to whom the letter was intended would find me here. I've been camping up for weeks waiting for someone to arrive.
Well, the mysterious letter. Enter the town of Fargrove and seek out the Celestial Order at the Temple of the Circine to learn about the mysterious letter. Celestial Order.
It is said that the seers of the Celestial Order can read the stars and foretell the future.
The seers?
I don't know anything else about them. I am only a messenger.
Right. And that is all he can tell us.
Very well.
So we're supposed to follow the road to Fargrove, as it says right there, but of course being an RPG, we're going to do the very opposite, and we're going to explore the game a bit around here. Some treasure. Oh, and we have some monsters here. Can just use the interact button as a kind of quick loot. But yeah, that is just combat basically. It's kind of your sort of random encounters really. It's just like, yep, there are enemies. So we get red tails from them, and I believe that there's red tails I think are used as reagents for spellcasting, but I'm not entirely sure how it works. Maybe we'll find that out as we play. The rubber banding of the camera I found rather annoying, but I can't really turn it off. So if you zoom in and then you start running, it kind of pulls out, and when you stop running it pulls back in. That is really annoying. More recently, I don't own the game myself, but I have seen people complain about it, and playing it, it seems rather jarring. Elex 2 has that, although I think they actually patched it. Well, they patched in a alternative camera mode, but yeah, that was something that was rather annoying to look at. Save game. Yeah, if you see it stutter like that, sometimes when you cross an area you'll get loading in between. So yeah, this is kind of the end. Another thing that is quite jarring is that this game actually doesn't have an options menu once you're outside of the main menu. So if you'd want to change something like audio sliders or resolution, well, resolution even, you need to restart the game altogether. If I press Q, you switch between your kind of your melee weapons and your what do you say, ranged weaponry, which is, I have throwing knives. Well, just a throwing knife, but I think they're kind of infinite. And snakes can poison you when you get close, so I thought it was a better idea to use throwing knives for snakes. Alright, so as you can see we already have spells. Alright, we can sneak. Toggle sneak ability, concealing the caster from enemies while stealthed. Any combat action will break stealth. This is kind of, stealth is kind of funny, I found out yesterday, because you might have enemies on the horizon just coming running at you, and if you're able to initiate stealth, they'll just well, they just lose track of you immediately. So here we have arcane spells, which we kind of all these spells we cannot use since we're not a spellcaster really. Well, kind of nether spells apparently are rogue spells. So yeah, this is arcane, kind of typical. Crystal is more of your holy magic. Rune magic, I'm not really sure. Rune strike, rune armor, rune shield. Maybe maybe more of a your fighter magic. So I'm guessing these are reagents? Yeah, we already picked some up. So fear uses bat wings. There's an enemy. Now sneak is on cooldown. There are just skeletons running around in this woods. Yep, loading. Oh, we got a helmet already. So that is something they changed with, from what I've seen of the collector's edition, the inclusion of bags. See, you have your junk bag, jewelry bag, different bags for different stuff. And I don't know if this is true, but from what I've heard, see, this is kind of very MMO-ish to have your gold here. Alright, we didn't read the letter, we should do that. I don't know if it's true, because that would be really bothersome, but I've heard someone mention that your keys and quests bag can kind of fill up and you can not remove stuff. But that would mean that at some point you just can't complete quests anymore, because you can't pick up new stuff. Oh, hang on. Wow, really don't want to hit him, huh? From what I understand, this is the kind of game that you get better at stuff by doing it. Once you level, you also get points to put into stuff, but kind of your combat abilities get better with time. So we should get better at throwing knives, if we throw them a lot. There we go. Let's stealth, that way no one can bother us. I'm sending this letter in the hopes that it will find you. Please come to the Temple of Circine in the town of Fargrove on matters of grave importance of the realm. I have urgent news to discuss with you. Signed, Sir Augustus. We have some thieves here. He's a proper mountaineer, that one. What kind of belt did we get? Soldier's belt. Chain. We cannot use chain. So I'm about to level up, and then I'll show you the. So yeah, the thief could walk up here, but we couldn't. No, shame. Damn it, no. And we leveled up. See, they lose track of us immediately. So we get summon rats. Let's try that actually. So yeah, it almost seems that every class is somewhat of a magic class in this game. Come on. Go rats, kill them. Rusted dagger. I don't think that'll be better than what we have. Right, so this chest is trapped, but it's an easy one. There is a bash skill where you can just bash it open, but we don't have that, although I do think we could train it. So the thing to do is once you press disarm, the meter starts running, and then you have to hit this button as it passes the same kind of icon. So let's look for it. It's this one, the third one. So when it reaches the third one, it opens. The wild wolf. Oh, I'm still on. There we go. Right, let's see about leveling up. Can we level this one up as well? Oh, we can. Alright. Didn't know that. So yeah, these are the skills, and I have a skill point to use on them. And just by using daggers, we've already gotten to level 2. And just because we threw some weapons around, we have the skill is set to half, basically. Leather armor skill. I don't know if this improves with just wearing leather armor. I don't think so, because I think we're wearing cloth at the moment. Oh no, maybe we're not. This isn't really armor. Well, this is leather armor, and it hasn't improved. So for now, it jumps up a level. It jumps up a whole level when we put a skill point in it, but that doesn't. That won't be the same. Once it gets higher, then a skill point doesn't fill an entire bar. We have a little bit of magic because we used some. So we only have one left, so we either have to pick lockpick or disarm trap skill. I think for now we're doing more disarming than lockpicking. So let's pick disarm trap skill. So we have scout, bargain, athletics, prepare, bash. So yeah, here we can bash open treasure chest, but we'll be doing the disarm trap skill for that, and lockpicking, so we won't be using that. This one is rather interesting really. Increases movement speed, swimming ability, and reduces damage taken from falls. Alright. So there is actually fall damage. Enables block plus jump moves, side roll at level 2 and forward roll at level 3, backflip at level 5. So I have increased this one to level 2 when I was playing earlier, but I didn't find out how to do side rolls. So I think this is all that this area has to offer us. So we'll leave it for now. Oh right, we get 3 bonus points, which we'll put into... Huh. This is actually mimicking the movements we're doing in game, right? Should we just put it all in dexterity? Yeah, let's do so for now. We left some gear behind, it seems. Well, we opened that earlier, but this is a rusted dagger, but it does the same amount of damage that the ones we have do. So now we've actually already gained a level before we head over to Fargrove, which isn't probably too bad of a thing, because in Fargrove there was some loading again, so it started. In a moment we'll get ambushed. Well, this is not the ambush I was talking about, but...
Halt! The town of Fargrove is closed by order of Lord Davonmore. The town of Fargrove has been closed. The daughter of Lord Davonmore is missing, and until she is found, no one gets in or out of Fargrove.
So yeah, the kind of exposition overload we got at the beginning, seeing as how they explain to us here again what is happening, I'm pretty sure they could have gone about that intro movie just a little bit differently. Oh well, it was 2005 I suppose. And I think this game was pretty made on a somewhat of a shoestring budget. It says in the title actually that this game was made by D.W. Bradley, who is kind of known for making, not all, but kind of some of the wizardry titles. I think 4, 5, 6 and 7 maybe? And yes, 6 and 7 are held in very high regard, so he was kind of popular in some with a lot of gamers at the time. So that's why they used his name, honestly, to put on it. He had some clout. But still, even though this game didn't have very much of a budget, I believe. So yeah, let's see. The town of Fargrove has been closed. Daughter of Davonmore is missing. Daughter?
I, Lord Davonmore's daughter, Elowyn, has vanished.
And what about Lord Devonmore?
By order of Lord Davonmore, no one may enter or leave Fargrove until his daughter has been found. The gates of Fargrove are closed.
Right.
Be off with you.
You want to go to Fargrove? I know a secret way. Follow me.
Yeah. Doesn't look too trustworthy, does he? Let's summon some rats. So now it says that we have 14 rat tails. Let's see what happens if we summon. So it does take reagents. Alright. Should have saved. Okay. Alright. Well, we survived just barely. So yeah, that encounter is rather hard for when you're starting out, because that guy is, I believe that guy is always level 6. So yeah, he was red. The thing is, let's delete some saves. There. If you die, that's not really the end of the game. You can revive at the spot. I don't know if there's a limit to that, but the thing is, you always get a permanent penalty from it. So last time I died, I basically got a -1 to my strength. So my strength was 12, and I don't think you can get those points back in any way. So yeah, you're kind of gimping yourself if you don't, if you just let your character die and move on. You should probably reload. So we have to enter the Fargrove sewers to get into Fargrove, it seems. And this is about as far as I've gone into the sewers a bit, and then I stopped playing. So from that point on, it will be an actual blind playthrough. Nope, that doesn't work. So yeah, because of that we jumped down into the sewer. I actually thought it was to let the game show you that there is no fall damage, but yeah, seeing the skill description, it seems there is fall damage actually. Sewer slime. Well, right, now we're coughing, we can't do anything. Get in a trap. This one is easy as well. Let's find it. It's the third one. Lockpicks, potion of power. Ravenous bats. You made level 3. Still find that wording a bit odd. There you go. Still easy. When they get harder, there are more buttons to press. I've had up to 2, so then you kind of have to pick your order. And of course the timer, as the difficulty goes up, the rate at which the bar fills up is increased. It's that one. So yeah, we can't go any further down here. We could switch the swords because we can use them, but I'll stick to my daggers for now. Spider yolk. Greenish web. Heal potion and gold. Nothing. Let's see, it's that one. In the option menu there is something called camera smoothing, but I've turned that. I'm not really sure what that does. Because I thought maybe that it cure the solve the rubber banding issue that I have with the game, but that's not it. There we go. So this one's moderate difficulty. Let's see. This one is second, this one is there, right. Shrieking Star. Alright, we leveled up. Let's see. Parry skill. Let's turn that up to 2. Let's take athletics. See, I put a skill in that and it didn't go to 3 right away. should we get? Maybe lockpicking for now. Inspect skill, maybe? Sure. And we also have, actually, hang on. Well, let's do this. That is the third one. That is the last one. Or the fourth one, maybe. I think we got some kind of dagger. No, it's throwing knife. It's exactly the one that we have, isn't it? Yeah. Very hard. Don't know if I'll be able to manage with this one. Also pretty hard. I can make out this one, and then that's the one right next to it. Ooh. Hard. This one. So it's this. Moderate. We're very unlucky when it comes to finding armor. Save game, okay. Item required, so we cannot pick that lock. Nope. Alright, we have some more stat skills. Maybe boost dexterity up to 30 to start with. So yeah, that lever that we pulled back there opens up a gate back here. Training up our throwing skill a bit. Well, we managed. Let's take a healing potion there. We can jump up. No, not jump. We can use the ladder to get up there. There we go. Yeah. Look at that. Interactive stuff in the world and everything. So we have a short bow. So we could start using that one. I'm not sure if a bow is better than throwing weapons. Vulture Beak, Shrieking Star. Right, we forgot to put some spells up. Blood Strike. Come on, don't want to go up there. Better save. Yeah, the idle animation is rather... I get the joke. She kind of looks at the camera. But it's rather... she does it a lot when she starts standing still. Nope. Not gonna deal with those archers just yet. Let's get some rats going. There we go, leveled up again. Oh, fighting my own rat, I think. Let's see, what do we have? New skill points. We're up to level 4 with daggers. We're up to level 2 with throwing knives. Let's do... get the dual wield up to 3. And... side roll at level 2. So let's see about that side roll then. Weaken. Look, we don't have the reagent to use weaken. A withering spell that weakens enemies within 5 yards of the caster lasts 60 seconds. Sewer bridge key. Fan of blades. Moderate. Let's see, what do we have? Right. It's that one and that one. Any luck? Well, it's cloth. We're looking for leather, but that's all right. There we go. Yeah. Probably not a bad idea to wear gloves when you're in the sewer. So we can lower that bridge, but let's check out this place first. So from what I understand, this game actually runs on a modified engine of another game that was made by D.W. Bradley. What's it? It's called... It has a very bland title. Something... Wizards and Warriors? Warriors and Wizards? Something like that. It's from 2000, I believe. Yeah, it was quite surprising that that uses the same engine, because it is a kind of more of your typical... Well, typical, not really, but it's your what you call it, kind of the game like Wizardry, a party-based first-person dungeon crawler type. Let's see, what do we have? That is that one. That is the first one, I think. There we go. Item required. I don't think you can overwrite. Well, maybe you could, but... Right, so now we're actually dead, so I'm gonna reload, but let's... Look, we can turn around over that. But if I use the revive button, which is R... Dexterity lost 28, so we lost a point of dexterity. So yeah, you can see how that's... is that the last one? Let's see, say 14. Oh no, we can override, see? Load game. Quit this game, yes. Alright, that's a bit awkward, but it works. Let's see. No, you can see for a Sneak, it seems. Let's see if we can kill those guys first. Come on. Well, we have enough. Let's try this one. There we go. Ooh. Alright. They can be overwritten. Let's see, Fan of Blades, hard. It's that one. And the first one. Hang on. Soldier's belt, even more mail armor. Yeah, we're just unlucky. Moderate, the second one. And the last one. There we go. Short bow. 2 to 4 damage. Coughing. Come on. Level up. Let's see. Oh, we get 4 skill points now. Let's get some. This is almost leveled up, so let's do that. Sure. Lockpicking, we'll take that. Let's get this one up a bit. So I wonder, since we had all those locks that we couldn't pick back there that said item required, maybe you could get to those if your lockpicking is higher, but I'm not sure. So this one's 30. Let's take some agility now. We got a new spell, Pain Sting. Scorpion Tail, which we have 2 of. We have vulture beaks. We can summon quite a few rats. We should probably do that. Dispel undead. This way they can't cough on us at least. That is the last one, and that is the second to last one. Rusted round shield and leather belt, finally. Something that we have use for. That's the last one. Again, second to last one, alright. Let's see. Yeah. I'm kind of curious what's down there now. Oh. Well, this is messy. Oh, I'm stun locked. There we go. Man. Let me... Phew. Alright. Leather pants. Let's see. There we go. Get some armor going, at least. I'm gonna go down here first. Is that character... It looks... Kind of looks like he was doing different kinds of attacks. So we can only go further down. Let's make a different save. Oh, I think... yeah. We've been here already. Right, they send us back. So we just need to jump that gap. You don't want to get these guys in combinations with anything else, really. 'Cause then they will be a problem. Come on, start. Yeah. Treasure chests always seem to be trapped. Find shortbow +1. That is interesting. Let's try that. Yeah, that happened yesterday too. Now our offhand weapon is invisible. It's still there. What are we looking for? That one. There's a lot of rats. There we go. Let's put one in that. One in that. Yeah, dual wielding does not go up by itself, it seems. Summon wolves. Thing is, we only have one wolf main. Let's make a save. Thing is about these. I thought we'd reach the city a bit quicker. Then we'd have stuff to. We'd have conversations and maybe some stuff to read. Well, maybe this looks like the way out. I don't know. No, I think this just goes around. Lift lever broken. Yeah, but the thing is with ARPGs, action RPGs like this, well, it kind of looks like to be more of an action RPG actually. Yeah, they're not really good for me to comment on, really. Not much to talk about. I could also not imagine doing a playthrough of something like this. Only if you'd cut out the grinding, really. It's the first one and the last one. Crisp blade. It's a sword, not a dagger. Well, still. Easy. second to last. The hard part is still waiting. Soldier's belt, another soldier's belt. There we go, now we can fix the other lever. Yeah, not much to do other than repair that one lift. There we go. Do we use this now? Alright. No, still says item required. Well, that goblin came out of nowhere. Oh. Yeah. Man, those ballistas are quite brutal. No, no other way to go. Could have tried that other lift. Can I lure you guys out? Alright. So we have to quit this game and then go like this. Okay, they can hit through walls, it seems. And if you want to come after me? Let's try to summon a wolf now. Right. And we died. And a wolf did absolutely nothing. Wow. And we're dead. Well, that's one less. Alright. So yeah, that's the thing about jank about this game. I'm gonna head back and try the other lift. We could try sneaking past, actually. Goblin War Mask, which is chain. Man, they are turning up the encounters. So, guessing this one doesn't work. Nope. We got a skill point somehow. And we're back here again. Oh, so you can use axes actually. Why not? Oh, I shouldn't have put that. Should have put that there actually. I can reload though. Now we have 4. That's better. Well, he's level 8, so I'm guessing that's pretty tough. Oh, you got a key. What's this? Ice Strike. Let's sneak. Damn it. There it goes. Leather belt, target shield. How can you see me? Suddenly rats. Should probably start summoning rats. I have enough rat tails, that's for sure. Have to wait all the way to the last one. Druidic boots. It's the last one. Third to last one. Two to five. One to three. Oh no. Come on. Well. 3 points. A swarm spell. Sneak. Sure. Let's get that up a bit. Maybe just some more dual wielding. Sure. Summon wolf. Locust swarm. Putrid flesh. We only have one of those. Devouring swarm of locusts that inflicts 7 insect damage every second. Ugh. Quite the spells the rogue has. There. Probably not optimal, but whatever. Can we jump this? Yeah, probably cannot take it. There we go. So even though this game is rather simplified than what I've gathered from the collector's edition, it's quite interesting that they still kept the need for reagents. Man, this seems to be quite a long dungeon. So I'll leave it here for now. I'll probably continue this sometime later on. Thank you for watching.